What's up, guys? So, today we're going to be talking about a spiritual experience that I had last night during a meditation practice. So, um, last night I had a lot on my mind. I had a lot of questions about things, and I was kind of trying to have a conversation with God, right? And I don't know what exactly made me go down this path of thought, or what made me come to this conclusion, but I came to the conclusion that the voice that I was hearing was me, not God. And it it prodded me to just think, you know? Think this voice I've been listening to all the time, is this really God, or is this just what I think, like my subconscious or something like that? So what I ended up doing was I meditated. I meditated on my heart. I focused on my heart, center, my heart area. And I'm not Christian, but this does come from the Bible, like meditations of the heart, right? Um, they say, your heart is where it's the temple. It's where the temple is, and yeah. I mean, I can kind of feel that. I get that, but yeah, something really profound was happening when I started to meditate on my heart, and like what it ended up doing was sinking into the real God. I was just thinking okay, I need to fall back into the real God, the real material of the universe, you know? So I was falling back. I was falling back into that, and it's this voice that I was listening to, it almost got kind of angry and really possessive over me and my attention, right? And that was just more confirmation that okay, this is not the voice of God. And so I sink into the voice of God, and I feel this energy, this energy just pulling into me. And it wasn't it wasn't like a creature. It wasn't like an entity, you know? It was God, I can't even describe it. It was it was an energy. It's there's really no other way to describe it. It was like light. And it just it took me to this place in my mind that I felt like I haven't been to since I was a child, where I was this higher expanded being, this higher expanded entity, right? Where and I was in this realm where moving felt good. Moving my arms around, jumping and just moving and stuff. It felt good. It felt if you've ever you just woke up and you're sitting in a chair or something. Think back in school, right? You're sitting in a chair. You woke up pretty early, and you're still having that morning feeling. But then you go and hit the biggest stretch you've ever hit, and you're stretching out your legs, and you can just feel it, it just feels so good, right? That's a tenth of what I was feeling, just moving around in this area, this realm. So I was there for a little bit, but then I wanted to sink into God more, and I could feel this pulsation in my heart, not like a heartbeat, but more like a god damn, I don't even know, just waves of euphoria, just centering from my heart, and it was it was bright purple, just emanating from my heart, And like, mind you, like I was sober for this. I didn't take anything. So yeah, it's not like it wasn't like I took something. I took drugs and I got high and I'm experiencing this. No. This was a fully sober experience. And yeah, it was like it kind of set up my day pretty nice too. Like I want to say that, but there's more to say about that, like that pulsating euphoric feeling, right? So I was feeling that, and it was pulsing, and it sort of got to a point where it was like it was like boom, boom, and it got to a point where it was like a breakthrough, like it just expanded to the point where it was like, all right, there's no more room to expand, and it just like burst, and it was like the best feeling ever. It just like it cascaded through my whole body, this feeling, and yeah, it was great. It was I've made some videos like kind of alluding to tantric sex a little bit, and it felt like a non-ejaculatory orgasm, sort of in my heart, but yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience. And another thing to note about it too is like I took this to be like, okay, I'm in the presence of God right now. One thing I couldn't do is I couldn't think logically. Like I couldn't label the experience. I couldn't think like, okay, God thinks this is right, God thinks this is wrong. Like I couldn't do any of that. I didn't have like the capacity to do that in God's presence. Like everything was just God, man. Like I got like it almost gave me the impression that like I shouldn't try to think too hard about it and I should just go into the feeling of it, you know? Like go into the feeling of God and stop listening to these voices that I think are God, you know? Like, and I don't mean voices like schizophrenia or whatever. I mean the voice we all hear, like our thoughts, right? It's like it's pretty easy if you believe in God and you want to try to pray and talk to God and stuff, to think that this voice that you're actually creating in your head is God telling you to do something. When in reality, it's just you. And God is much more of a feeling than a logical type thing. So, if you guys are like struggling with your, religion or your faith and like all of that, like I'm no longer Christian just because there's just things I can't believe in like that religion, and then there's things that the Bible permits that like are actually wrong. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's lots of reasons I don't, like, particularly believe in the Bible myself, but I'm not going to judge you if that's what you believe in. If that's what you believe in, that's cool, man. But, yeah. I hope this helps anybody who's, like, thinking about God, doesn't know, like, what God is or whatnot, but I'm definitely going to dive deeper into this, because this is cool. This is a cool experience. I'm going to try to fall back into that feeling more and try to understand God as I go on more. So I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you guys have a blessed night. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, if you liked the video thus far, just, like and subscribe. So, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.